Hello, Professor Bright here, welcome back to the Sunless Sea. Last episode, an event triggered while we were diving and that sort of destroyed everything. But we also found the Gant pole and the Shellonate. Besides that, we also have a job to quickly go to the Gant pole, which is literally right outside of Scalpelport. Not sure why they can't get their own meat, but you know what? That's fine. It's all good. Come on. Dock, go. Docking. Gant pole. Cut some flesh for the Shellonate, I guess? The carcass of the last beast to expire in this place still has plenty of meat hanging from its bones. Yay. Your crew would face starvation 100 times before adding this still quivering mass of gluttonous blubber to the supplies. To the Shellonate, however, it probably counts as haute cuisine. Yes. Maybe it was glutinous? Not sure. Glutinous actually makes more sense than gluttonous. Ah well. Terminology, the English language. I used to know it well. No, lights out. Keep the lights out. Oh, shoot. I need to feed these guys. Vintage Poissonniere. Yay. Yeah, our terror situation's kind of getting ridiculous, so... Much as I hate to do it because I'm right frickin' there, I think we have to go back. We'll see what this guy gives us. Supply the redolent flesh merchant. It's only one barrel, but it's a very large barrel. Dillet House. The redolent flesh merchant... The redolent flesh merchant dips a finger into the quivering blubber and tastes it with shivering enjoyment. Wonderful. He pays you and gets to work selling it by the cupful. It's impossible to tell if the Shellonate prefer it to their customary diet of rancid turtle meat, but it's at least a different flavor of terrible. His customers are still licking their lips when the barrel is drained to the last oily drop. Well then! I mean... I'm just gonna head out. And, What to do? Aille. We're gonna go to the Aille. We're gonna depend on eventually getting supplies from there. Because the Lord knows if we don't, we are screwed. Like, well and properly screwed. Although... It will be fine, probably, hopefully. I'm gonna use up all my strange catches, but that's fine. I don't really have any other use for them. Wonderful. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? So, Aille still to the north. Come on, guys. Just need you to go a bit faster. Nathan's Bluff. Heh. Cute. Oh. You're... Yeah, maybe not. Maybe perhaps not. Aille. Hi. I might have killed myself getting here. Sleep when you're dead, you're hurt. Nope. No. This will slightly reduce terror, but may occasionally injure you further. I mean, just to double check. Menaces, come on. Menaces. Just one wound. Although I might need that for the fuel, so no. It's like it's tempting, but no. And perhaps not. Aille. Oh my god, I need supplies. Wonderful. I mean, gather supplies, I guess? 9 supplies, good. Exotic delights. And then, well, unfortunately the sun killed one of us, but that's fine. Now, I mean, I'm already here. So I might as well do this. Seek the Iron and Misery Company prototype component. The Cannoneer points. There, the black rocks on the south side of the island where nothing grows. We'll need labor and supplies to dig it out. Go for it. Aille's secret. Days of backbreaking labor unearth a cache of old bones, curios, and a meteorite. A broken armature of steel and copper sheaths its sides. The sailors fall back before it as the glyphs on its side crawl with fire. This is it, the Cannoneer cries. This must be what broke the roof. It's very frightening. A seal of the red science. I never thought I'd see such a thing, but it's sleeping. We need a Judgment's egg, and my friends in the Iron Republic, we might be able to find an egg in Irem. The crew shrinks back a little. Oh, such larks, such larks. Oh, dearie, dear me. I now have 19 secrets. I should spend those. I really should. In fact, I might. But first, investigate the ruins. There was some sort of installation here. What looks like a handsome country house. Who was here? What happened to them? Red birds singing. Our garden overgrown with berry bushes. A wooden trestle table set for a meal. Chairs strewn with bones. Half-dozen skeletons. A red-breasted bird perches on a grinning cranium. Cocks an eye at you. Bursts into song. A liquid, thrilling sound. Seems unperturbed as you approach to poke through the bones. No signs of violence. No fire. No bullets. No bites. These people died peacefully, sitting down to breakfast as the surface sunlight spilled over them. Sunlight can kill at any time. The longer you remain here, the more danger you're in. So why did they stay? Perhaps they stayed because Aille is as beautiful as anywhere in the Neath, and 10 times as generous. It's a fine place for a colony. You could found your own pocket kingdom, if you could do something about the sun. But what? What has power over sunlight? What makes the impossible possible? See the invisible, row, row, fight the power. Yeah, that's how old I am. Oh, dear. Right fast, the light scars. Burning after image, your eyes water, the pages blur. The report is one of joy-filled complaint. Aille has a beauty too bright to be appreciated. But perhaps the Admiralty can find something of use. Yes, and perhaps we can actually escape now. I mean, going to Hideaway in Nuncio is tempting, but I think I just need to book it for the Khanate at this point. I mean, I'm in terrible... Jesus. 2 barrels of fuel. I can get 1 supply from this. You know what? Can I kill you for supplies? Like, that is legitimately my question here. Because if I can, I should. I don't think I can do enough. Can't do enough damage. Unfortunate. At least not without burning fuel, and I can't really afford to burn fuel. Sorry, guy. You're just gonna have to sit there and eventually die on your own. Okay. Progress in the right direction. If I make it a Khan's Shadow, I think they sell fuel. I'm hopeful, anyway. Very hopeful. Always hopeful. Just on the off chance. Nuncio. Just assemble the port real quick. I can't really afford to... Can't really afford to do the story here because it would increase my terror, and my terror is a bit too high for me right now. Khan's Shadow. Okay, we just have to get there and we're good. Probably. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Search the supplies. Oh, that's painful, but... hopefully it'll be fine. Hopefully. Hopefully. What's that port? Is it a light ship? We're headed towards it, but... what exactly is it? I need to know. Come on. What's the... and you won't let me transform the ship. Come on. There we go. So, tell me of this port that we have found that I must have found earlier but never explored. I explored you already. Must have not technically discovered it. And I don't have the time. Well. The Edge of Nook. Well, damn. Check the diving suit. And I don't... oh, come on. Okay, so that was a bit of a bust. We're also kind of fucked, but... hey, fingers crossed. Get the lights off. We are living on borrowed time. gonna have to buy all the fuel and food I'm gonna need for a while. Shoot. Desperate measures. Sacrifice to stone. Alright, make a sacrifice to Stone. Stone is the kindest of the gods of the sea, but that's not saying very much. She has a great wound from which a river of blood flows. Wound yourself in memory of her, and perhaps she'll show mercy. An unlikely find. Your ship's doctor bandages the wound efficiently. You pace the deck and ignore the pain as best you can. Your engineer approaches. Captain, there's more fuel in the bins than I realized. Just a little. I'd looked 3 times. I'm sure it wasn't there before, but now it might be enough. Enough to get me here, and that's all I need. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Perhaps I should have sacrificed the crew instead. But, well, we had reasons to do the things that we did. Okay, good. Fuel. 10 fuel. 5 supplies. A little bit more than that. Okay. We are in better condition, not great condition, though. Oh, tempting to... Nope, not gonna do it. We're just gonna go straight on to London. It is the best option that we have at the moment. Also want to avoid anything that might injure me. Actually, I could, I suppose, go to Mutton Island. No, what? No. Just in case that increases terror, we're not going to go to Mutton Island either. We're just going straight for London. We're not going to pass go. We're not going to collect 200 echoes. We're just going to go. Oh, dear. If you guys can just stay frozen like this, that'd be perfect. I could get a port report here, but no. Nope. I'm committed. Direct line away from this place. Although the Shepherd's Isle. We could lose some terror if we go there. But... it's a matter of what we should do versus what we will do. Hello, source of fuel and supplies. And potential benefits, possibly terror reduction, I don't know. Don't know about that, but hey, doesn't matter because you're dead. Hi. Living Scarlet, supplies and fuel, good. And parabola linen. Well, I mean, suppose that's useful. Okay. Just keep on going, going. I should have found Mount Palmerston. Oh. Well, you know what? If the old guy gets pissed off at me, too bad. Not my problem. I don't even know where Palmerston is, so you know what? Hey, whatever. It's fine. As long as I don't get ever... What is this? Yeah, 60... If I get over 60 terror, I'm screwed, yeah. But, no, as long as I get less than 33 terror, it's fine. Whatever happens is fine. I'm even gonna get rid of this splotch of darkness here. Yeah. That's how confident I am. Oh, dear me. Hello, Rock. I wonder what stat I should level up the most. I might go with mirrors just to get that to 100. Because then I could always start with 50. Just before modifiers. Although Veils is looking a little low too. Pages is always useful. Thoughts and plans. Oh, my. I could probably afford to... You know what? No. Well, I could afford to turn off the lights at this point. And I am confident that... I'm confident that going to Mutton Island won't put me over the limits in terms of terror. Fairly confident. Almost positive. Almost. Not really. But there's the possibility that it won't. I say as we burn the last of our fuel. Well, the way I'm going to justify it is it gets us quicker or closer to getting rid of Mr. Sachs, which is so many kinds of worth it. Hi, Mr. Sachs. Quaker's Haven. Oh, we could just have drinks here. That would be great. I mean, yeah, drink of the cock and magpie, because Lord knows we need some terror reduction. That's not much terror reduction. There's only one public house on the island. The Cock and Magpie is famed for its local cider and, of course, the Z-food. Cider and cave dory. The trees of the Neath are scraggly and wretched, scraping a living with parasynthesis, while the apples of Mutton Island are tart and powerful, perfect for cider. Cider? Cider. The stuff is stronger than it looks. You stretch out in your seat, stare through the leaded window at your safely moored ship, and find yourself whistling. The landlord gives you a friendly grin and goes back to wetting his cleaver. There's the thought. We're gonna do a delivery for Mr. Sachs before anything else happens. The cheery man's fellow is drinking in the pub. No good deed. Our little lost birdie, well, there's a thing. You have my patron's thanks, and here's your reward. What was promised and is well deserved. Only thing is, there's only two folks who might have this cheeriness's property. That's the one that stole it, and the one what bought it and figured they could sell it back like indeed you're doing right here. So, and it's nothing personal, mind, I'm afraid I must break something. Little warning to any others out there who might be thinking of being clever. Tell you what, how's about we make it fair? Use the coin, heads or legsy. He flips it high, almost to the rafters. Rather than waiting for it to fall, you punch him hard in the face. Yes! The pub's clientele grumbles, but are soon mollified by free drinks all around. Paid for with the money in the chap's pocket, of course, leaving a little for yourself. Hell yeah, I like that. I'm happy. I'm happy. I was worried, because I was like, you know, just putting this out there, if we were to die here, would be upsetting. But now, chat to the fishermen, get ourselves our little port report for some extra money, explore the shore, because why not? A glittering eye, you turn and there's a long, lank, brown man at your shoulder. Listen, he says, I have a story for you. Turn the situation around. No, I have stories for you. Flesh from the sea. He has experienced horror and wonder, but so have you. And your tale is so much the fresher. You wrestle with each other's histories until at last he concedes. Here, he says, this is where it all began with the astronomer and the ephemerides. He whispers in your ear. I'll take those fragments. And yes, in service of Mr. Sachs. The third delivery. The beast stirs in the hold. Your final assignment awaits. A life that was never lived. Mr. Sachs is staring at a small wooden box as you enter the hold. Inside, wrapped in a few pitiful scraps of velvet, is a lock of blonde hair and a set of teeth, carefully polished, barely used. The winter was harsh, the fire went cold. Later, the mother wished to forget. A convenient tragedy. Yes, very sad. But all we have to do is go to Avid Horizon, which we're going to have to go to anyway, because, unless I'm much mistaken, that's the Chapel Lights, that's Irem. Yep, we're headed that way anyway. In the future, mind you, not right now. Right now, we are headed home, because, my god, can we not handle another expedition like any of this? Oh dear, at least not that far out. We would die. And it would be tragic, although it would unlock the Labyrinth of Tigers. So, some benefit to that, but yeah, not enough that I'm willing to do that. Mostly because I would leave very little for my next captain. Oh, look at that ship. Someday you will be mine. Someday. Not today, though. Today, we make it home. Oh, and it didn't reset my terror. What the... Por qué? Oh well. That's fine. You know what? Even this is fine. Let's see, do we have anything we need to turn in? No, not with you. Get off. Alarming Scholar. I mean, I technically could. Technically am capable of doing that. But no, oh. I don't want to deliver Claymen, because I do need to save one of those. Could do with hiring on more crew, though. Lord knows. And, carousing in Wolfstack Docks sounds like a good idea. reduces our terror, which I could use, and gets us recent news. Isn't that lovely? Oh, someone whose name you do not afterwards recall. I mean, trouble in romance. That night in Wolfstack, you find yourself sharing a table with someone whose name you don't afterwards recall. Your only love is the Z. You'll take comfort at where you find it, but that's all it is. Look, I'm being honest, I'm thinking about going after the crew instead, which is... My god, that just sounds terrible and predatory, now that I'm saying that. Ugh. Oh well. A dauntless temperance campaigner is purchasing live specimens. Well... No, because I want to make that into something else. Later. In the future. For now, well, actually... Submit vital intelligence. What's that? Tell me, quickly. Enthusiastic nods. I'm glad you brought this to me. I have a colleague of sorts, a diplomat, so-called. I will tell you because I trust you this diplomat will pay better, but I will put the information to better use. He leans forward. There are powers in this world that I cannot speak of. There are affairs of the Navy I'm not proud of. Bring me more information like this and we can set matters right. Could do. Yes, there's new ports I've discovered, and I am curious. Estival, the Chelenate. Where are you? The Hut. Ah, yes. Oh, the Admiral collects these. Did you ask a drowning to marry you? No, I did not. Wasn't quite that foolish. Almost, but not quite. Trust the sisters are keeping well. Their cities... Godfall. Pirate monks. I honestly have no idea what we're supposed to do about pirate monks. What are they up to? Nuncio. Of course. Polythreme, the king with 100 hearts. What a useful fellow. Without his exports, I'd be delivering my own coal. Yes. Exports, that's what we're calling them now. Estival. Glorious place. Wish it was worth more, but well. The Chelenate, is it still as revolting as they say? What about the smell? Yes, the smell is disgusting. Thoroughly disgusting. Now, this one I'm very curious about. The Gant poll. You're saying you've been... where? Report submitted. Here they come, the smirking requests from every captain in the place, all wanting to know if you found their lost pocket watches. By the time the clerk pays up, it's clear he's paying more for the amusement than the information. Still worth a lot of money, though, so I'm kind of okay with that. Rack, Salt Lions, Quaker's Haven, Rosegate. Bought his cigars when he was still in London. What's he doing down there? Trying to make new cigars. As one would. And that'll be all for now. Obviously. No. Yes. Rest. Good. Okay. Our wounds are gone. And you know what? I'm just going to spend more money and... yeah, I'm going to rest again. There we go. Okay. So we survived. We're in better condition. Not exactly great condition. We're also going to be picking up an agent because why not? The diplomat layers near a mansion's pyre and a second-floor office above a gymnasium for pugilistic ladies and gentlemen. Your conversation is punctuated by distant shouts and blows. The diplomat smiles fondly at the sounds. Now me, I'm going to be picking up an agent here to build up a spy network. I have a friend, the diplomat says casually, who would be grateful for passage somewhere else. The Khanate, for instance, or Port Carnelian. Yay. Alright. I mean, I suppose I could ask her more questions. Why not? We're here already, so pourquoi non? Ask about the diplomat's role. What kind of diplomacy is involved? A catly grin. The kind of diplomacy that doesn't get written down. I'm attached to the Admiralty, not the Foreign Office. London is not what she was, but she still has interests abroad. I look after them as best I can. I do hope you're patriotic enough not to ask for too many details. Of course. Ask about the dark-spectacled Admiral. Do they work closely together? A carefully neutral expression. Well now, the Admiral's a man of principle, very straightforward, very traditional in his views. I think it's rather courageous of him to expect the Navy to operate without outside assistance. He has excellent taste in both chamber music and wine. I hope that makes my feelings clear. Oh, implications. Aren't they lovely? Now, question, what do you think of the voracious diplomat? The diplomat, a half-legendary, all-infamous figure whose connection to the Admiralty is obscure. Frank scowl. An unprincipled scoundrel, the Admiral snaps. If you have intelligence, bring it to me. Don't go off the books. Indeed. Well, we have future plans to, actually we only have one possible plan. That's to get to the avid horizon. But that's for the future. For now, thank you for your time. Note the like, comment, and subscribe buttons below. Use them responsibly, and I shall see you all soon.